Prachi Gupta. Welcome to today's COVID Bulletin. As there are many asymptomatic cases of COVID-19, it is difficult for the authorities to get estimates on the extent of COVID infection in an area. Now, researchers of the Indian Institute of Technology or IIT Gandhinagar have discerned this prevalence in Ahmedabad by detecting COVID-19 in wastewater at sewage treatment plants. The COVID-19 virus is shed in feces, urine, human saliva, cough and spit. Therefore, COVID-19 in the sewage treatment plant can give an early warning of the increase in COVID-19 cases in an area. Going by this logic, IIT scientists tested the COVID-19 specific genes in the sewage water of Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation's 106 Pirana plant. The scientists tested sewage water dated 8th and 27th May and found that the virus quantity on 27th May was 10 times higher than that of 8th May. This result was in accordance with the fact that Ahmedabad did see a rise in infection during this period. IIT Gandhinagar collaborated with the Gujarat Biotechnology Research Centre and the Gujarat Pollution Control Board to conduct this study. Let's hear more about this study from Dr. Manish Kumar, who is an assistant professor at IIT Gandhinagar.
We have collected wastewater sample from the Ahmedabad 106 MLD STP, sewage treatment plant, which receives hospital waste where corona patient or COVID-19 patient are being treated. We have collected them during lockdown period on 8th May and 27th May. We collected the samples from that wastewater treatment plant, and then we extracted RNA from the water. And for that, we have to purify the water and several times and concentrate it almost 500 times. It means the 500 liter will become 1 liter. And then we have to extract genetic material or RNA. And then we analyzed whether the genes of SARS-CoV-2 is present or not. And for that, we have there is a genome sequence. There is several genes. So we detect S gene, N gene, and ORF1ab gene. So we detect 3 genes, and all 3 genes were found in the influent of 8th May and 27th May. However, none of the genes were found in the effluent on both days. So this is the finding is that, so which means, and also that we found the 10 times more genetic loading between 8th May and 27th May. And in between, when we compared the patient number, then we found 2 times increase in active patients. I am removing, or I have already deducted the number of patients who recovered. So the number of active patients in Ahmedabad was twice from 8th May to 27th May. And the genetic load that we analyzed was 10 times higher from 8th May to almost 10 times higher from 8th May to 27th. So these were, so this is one finding. And the second finding was that people are a bit scared. Nobody knows that whether there will be a fecal oral route transmission. So we have found that there is no any fecal oral route transmission because effluent water had, we could not detect on any day, any genes, any of 3 genes. While all the 3 genes were detected in the first case, in influent, none of the genes were detected in the second.
Indian Railways is making significant contributions to help the country in this time of crisis. On one hand, it is safely transporting migrant labourers to their homes, and on the other hand, it has also started providing the railway coaches for keeping the COVID-19 patients. Railways have given more than 5,000 non-AC coaches for keeping the COVID-19 patients. This is as per the suggestion of Niti Aayog and Ministry of Health, who have found non-AC coaches are better than AC coaches in containing the spread of infection. Railways is working on various options to control the temperature in these isolated coaches. The roof of the coaches is being covered with a special object to prevent heat and control the temperature. The Railways is also using new methods such as bubble wraps besides heat reflective paints and bamboo chicks to regulate the temperature of the coaches. According to the Railways, its Corona Care Centres are equipped with the basic needs of the patients, which include bath showers, mosquito nets, bio-toilets, plugs, oxygen cylinders and other facilities. Large-size fans have also been installed and proper arrangement of air drainage has also been made. Uttar Pradesh has become the first state to place COVID-19 patients in an isolation coach of the railways at the Mao station. Let's hear more on this from the experts.
Indian Railways have converted more than 5,000 coaches, precisely 5,231 coaches. These coaches are primarily sleeper class coaches or unreserved coaches, and these coaches are being deployed in around 215 stations all over India. So that list is there, the exhaustive list is there that I'll share with you. So these coaches will be working on the instruction and guidance of the state governments. Railway will provide the coaches and the basic facilities in the coach. We have placed these coaches in around 7 to 8 stations. Anand Vihar Terminal is one of the major stations where we have camped these coaches, and this station is totally converted for the patients only. So we are expecting that maybe from today, we will get few patients referred from state government to these coaches. And in these coaches, the doctors will be from Indian Army, and the basic food arrangements, catering will be done by Indian Railways, and all sanitation and cleaning as per the health ministry protocol will be done by the state. We have modified these coaches a little bit, not a major overhauling. Main things which we have done is there are total 9 cubicles in these coaches. 1 cubicle we have made reserved for the doctors and the nursing staff. The rest 8 cubicles we have removed the middle berth, and in every cubicle you will find 2 berths. So that it means 16 berths per coach. Then we have converted one of the toilet out of 4 as a bathroom. We have installed 240 volt AC electric sockets so that we can use the appliances or the electric equipments. Oxygen cylinders are being provided, and the holders to keep the oxygen cylinders, they are also provided. Curtains are being put in place, and then of course the linen part and everything and all medical minor things, everything has been provided by Railways.
A major relief for Indians as the Drug Controller General of India or DCGI approves Favipiravir, an antiviral drug for the treatment of mild to moderate cases of COVID-19 infection. Manufactured by the Mumbai-based Glenmark Pharmaceuticals, the drug Favipiravir has been approved with certain conditions. The drug will be available under brand name FabiFlu as a 200 mg tablet with a price of 103 rupees per tablet. DCGI has cleared the way for the use of this medicine in an emergency. According to the rule, approval of COVID-19 patients' skin will have to be taken for the use of Favipiravir medicine. DCGI has also stated that the duration of this course of Favipiravir drug is 14 days, and the condition will be monitored after giving its first dose to 1,000 patients. It will be made available in hospitals and chemist shops and will be sold on medical prescription. After the approval of Favipiravir drug, Glenmark is planning for a phase 3rd clinical trial of Favipiravir with 150 patients from 10 major government and private hospitals across the country. It is worth noting that apart from Glenmark, Indian pharmaceutical companies like Hetero Drugs and Cipla have also prepared some reusable drugs which can help in the treatment of coronavirus patients. Other than FabiFlu, drugs such as Covifor and Cipremi have also been allowed to be tested on COVID-19 patients in India. That is all for today. We will be back with another edition of COVID-19 Bulletin soon. Namaskar.